This is my YouTube channel, Crystal Unfiltered Tarot. You can also find me on, making sure this is on the right way. You can also find me on TikTok, same channel, Crystal Unfiltered Tarot. Alright, so tonight we're going to do Q&A. And I am not able to get on the chat, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on my laptop so that I can get in the chat. If anybody knows anything about computers, who is watching this at any given time, I would definitely appreciate an email or a comment down below, just letting me know why I can't participate in the live stream chat. I can't post anything. There's no area where I can type anything in, whereas on my desktop or my laptop, it does show chat, and then I'm able to post things. So this is on my iPhone. So give me 1 second. Let me just go ahead and log in to my YouTube on my computer. I could start talking by telling you that if you've never seen me before, my name is Crystal. I've had this channel for almost 7 years. I go live many nights a week to do Q&A, so if you have any burning questions, anything about, will so-and-so and I get back together, anything about relationships, love, I mean, you can ask me anything because I'm a psychic, pretty much. Health, advice, timing, future predictions. It doesn't only have to be about relationships. It could be career. It could be school. It could be any, whatever floats your boat to ask. If you're asking about another person, what I'm able to do is I have 2 spirit guides. They're named Jeremiah and Samantha. I am the vessel who have been given the gifts of what I can do through God when I was born, and now I have 2 spirit guides. The one you're going to hear the most is Jeremiah. Let's see, let me log in. I don't even think I need to log in. I think I just need to go to my channel. Let me see. View my channel. Yeah, let me see if it lets me in here. Okay, so I'm able to see it. Oh, hey guys. Let me see. My eyes are not very good. Hey everybody. I'm a psychic intuitive tarot reader. We're doing question and answer tonight. Give me just a minute to get into the chat so I can post my prices. Hold on, guys. How can I live chat? Join the live chat. Let's see if this works. Otherwise, I know how I did it last time. Hi, Michelle Humberto. Hey, Bubby. Hey, guys, hang on just for a quick minute. This is a psychic intuitive tarot reading live. How isn't your chair broken? What do you mean? What do you mean? Hold on, guys. I need to get inside here. If I'm watching it, I want to join the chat. It's not letting me, so I'm going to need to go live. You are so beautiful and perfect and great and precious. Thank you. Okay, wait. Give me just a minute. I wish one of my moderators was on here because they could just do what I need. Here we go. I found it. So give me a second on my phone. No, I don't understand what you mean. Oh, you're a piece of shit. Go away. Hold on, guys. Yeah. What a frickin' loser. If anybody decides to be a troll in here, you can... I'm a psychic. I know what you're... Like, no, I didn't, because I'm a nice person. And so I did not immediately understand what somebody meant by that, but obviously I got the message, and they're no longer able to join my chat, so that's their problem. I do not deal with trolls in my channel, and I will not allow anybody to comment on somebody's weight. You can kiss my ass. Alright, you guys, don't go anywhere. I am going to go out really quick. It's gonna freeze. Don't go anywhere. I just have to get my pricing from my text, or my profile. Give me 1 minute. Wait, how did this work before? Darn it. How was I able to do it before? Okay, I'm just gonna have to write it out. I'm just gonna write what you need for PayPal or Zelle. Okay, guys? I'll just tell you the pricing, because I cannot figure out how to do it myself. I need a moderator, and nobody is on here. So the email, oops, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to pin the email, and I'm going to explain my prices. Alright, there you go. Haney Sean, the US. Okay. Anybody coming in and thinking that they can comment on me, or anybody in this chat, or anybody in life, it will not be tolerated. So, get out of my channel if you want to be some random person in their mom's basement who has absolutely no life, who's gonna go onto people's lives and say some really disgusting things. It's completely crossing the line, and I am a psychic, I am an intuitive, so I am absolutely protected by the light and by God, so it just bounces right off from me, but I'm gonna let people know, don't do that in my place of business, don't do it. Oh my God. It's the same person. It's hilarious. The same person keeps getting, they have like probably 30 channels or 30 different ways to come in. What losers. Alright, guys. So, we're going to be using the Witch Tarot deck, the Modern Witch Tarot deck, which is this one. It is a brilliant deck. My prices are $10, $20, and $30. $10 for yes or no question. That you get about 5 cards. It's about 5 minutes. $20 is the regular questions. Those last 10 minutes. And the extended is for a much longer reading, which is 15 minutes, which is a very good deal. La 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 dee. We like to party. While we wait for people to come in, share with me who's your favorite singer, what's your favorite music. Let's talk about something, you know, let's chat as we get people coming in, putting in for their questions. But Yes, you go to my email. You could pay Zelle or PayPal with the email. Hi, Wendy Dawn. You just missed some troll action. I'm sitting here writing it down so I don't forget. Can you post my prices? Because I don't know how I did it. I went on, like, I have my laptop on. I did it last time. I don't know how I was able to do it. Oh, I didn't see. I think you said you weren't feeling well, right? Yeah, if I go out to like check a text or anything, it'll freeze. All right, be careful with anybody coming in, Wendy Dawn. I've already had to take out 3 people, and this might be another one. Your allergies. Yeah, regular prices. You could put free to the pendulum for new subscribers. Like, you could change it. Instead of 5, you could put free, but everything else the same. Yeah, 67 kids. This isn't really made for kids. La da la da dee. Oh, we like to party. Thank you. I'll pin it. That's awesome. Thank you. I don't know how I did it last time. Maybe I didn't. I thought I was able to. Oh, I didn't. I was just able to post in the chat. That's what it was. I wasn't able to post the prices because I had to go and copy the prices on my phone, and then I thought that it would be able to let me paste it here. Obviously, I'm so stupid. It's not gonna let me paste it onto another device. Come on, Crystal. That's where I was born blonde. I was born this way. Because I swear I was like, I know that I did it. And then so I tried it and I'm like, why isn't it not working? No, it was so that I could like, right now I'm gonna, because I can't write on here. So I'm gonna go in the chat and be like, hi. And I'm doing it from my computer. Do you want to know what this asshole said? And I know it's 3 people, I know it's the same person, but like, so I'm on there and I'm like, hey, how's it going? You know, talking about my channel. And all of a sudden, I'm like saying hi to everybody, and then it said, his comment goes, I can't believe your chair hasn't broke yet. And I'm like, huh? First of all, I'm not sitting on a chair. So then I like looked in the background, and in the background right here, and that's a little table. So I was thinking, it kind of from this angle looks like the table is like, could be a chair, and that it was tilting, right? So I'm thinking, are you like, I'm just so like, I have no common sense. So then he writes it again and goes, you don't know why your chair hasn't broken yet? And then I got it. And I was like, oh, you're a piece of shit. And so I took him out. Then he obviously came back under a different name and said something about, you have no excuse, obesity equals being a lazy person when people out there have real diagnosis. Well, you're an idiot because I have diabetes, you moron. Some other people have no life. Exactly. And then he wrote, like, so I started talking crap, and then he goes, I don't effing care, and that was under a third person. So I guess that's all that they have, because I eliminated all of them, but, like, I was just like, who are you? Like, that's one thing I just will not allow in my channel, is talking about somebody's physique, their looks, their weight, their anything. No way. Okay, yay! Let me read you, girl. La da 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 dee. We like to party. I am obsessed with Miley Cyrus. I am just obsessed. Okay, so this can kind of... No, I'm just gonna go out of this. There's no reason for me to be on my computer, so... La da 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 dee. We like to party. Okay, quit it, Crystal. I'm gonna send him for a question. Alright, let me pull in spirit for tonight. Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into these YouTube readings tonight. We are starting off with Windy Dawn, so I want to get the energy nice and clear for her. Yeah, let's go ahead and light some Palo Santo as we get ready to embark on these readings tonight. Yeah, let's do that, Jeremiah. PayPal. Okay. Alright, let's do my little prayer. I'm going to say it to myself this time. And she is first. Alright. Ooh! Oh my god. So Palo Santo is not gonna really be your choice of sage to like do for a whole household. But this is what I use every time before I go online or before I do a private reading. It's just enough. And the smell is just amazing. So what I do is I do my prayer, I call it my sage and pray. I do my sage and pray. I already prayed. This right here I've been wearing for 7 years at minimum, these two. But this one is what like my kids and me always call my magic ring. When I am not wearing it, I feel like I'm a person in the 3D. And when I'm wearing it, I'm in the 6th D, which is very, very high. Very high. Tonight I'm just wearing an extra couple of rings. This one is an evil eye with a beautiful blue matching my nail polish. This is just a really fun ring. And then this one, can you tell? It's a little jaguar. He's so cute. He's so cute. And then my citrine bracelet, which citrine brings in wealth, money. So of course that's something to wear if you're going to be going online to make money, right? Alright, so now it's all done. And we are ready for you. Did you already send it? I'm going to freeze real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm going to freeze. Give me 1 second. I'm back. I got it on PayPal. Thank you. Okay, what is your question? Yeah, everybody says that I freeze when I go out to check. Here is one of many of my stones. This was given to me by a friend. It is a heart. This is clear quartz. Oh my gosh. It's just very pure, and like if you have anxiety, it's like perfect because you could put your middle finger right there and hold on to it. You know, you can like do this. I always do, like I'll just be flipping it around. Also this one, they're like the egg style. They have thumb ones that I really want to buy, but I don't have the money yet. But they do have the ones where it like has a little dip for your thumb. But anyways, this is just a small little egg one that can fit in your hand that you can use for anxiety. This one's too big and too heavy, but I do want to show you this because I think it's just gorgeous. But it's super heavy. Like if I was to drop this on my phone, it would be shattered. You don't know how to word it? Alright, talk to me, girl. It looks like there's only me and you in here. So if you want to just kind of sum it up and then I can form it into a question, we could do that. But yeah, this one is heavy. He is new, but not new. I've known him a while. We have only text but haven't met in person. You're funny because I am about to make a video. I don't know if you've noticed. I've been posting to my TikTok and my YouTubes. I've been making videos, and what I'm going to be doing is psychic story times. Just like quick little like 60-second at most, 30-second probably videos, probably mostly TikTok. But one of them, I took notes because I was going to make one. Did you see the one about Susie? That's not a real name, but that's like, I'm gonna say things that have happened to me along 7 years. It wouldn't be anybody that I talk to now. So if anybody's like, is she describing me? No. Okay? Any of these thoughts, you know, that are gonna come on my TikTok especially, it is not you or anybody I'm close to or in communication at this time. But here's what my next video was. I was gonna make, and then I looked at the time and I'm like, oh, I gotta get online. So I put like, the story time is gonna be me being like, okay, so Tammy, we're gonna go with Tammy because I don't know a Tammy. See what I'm saying? I don't know a Susie. That kind of thing. Okay, Tammy, how long have you been talking to this person? Like 3 years. Oh, okay. So you like really know this guy? Yeah. How often do you guys hang out? We don't. What do you mean you don't? Well, we've never met in person. But we text and we hang out but we text message throughout the day, like every day. And then I put something like, what, girl? Shake my head, come on. Hashtag love does crazy things. It's gonna be so, and now you're writing 3 years. I could see the 3 years before I've read it. This is funny. Okay, he's new, but not new. I've known him a while. We have only texted, and I haven't met him in person. He found me through my cousin's Facebook. So he went looking for you. You need to go watch my videos, because one is, there's a secret admirer, and he's coming toward you. Alright? And this person, I posted one on both, I believe. Yeah, YouTube Shorts and TikTok, where I said, your secret admirer is coming, and it's somebody that feels new, but you might already have been friends. And the person is afraid that you were friends, so you need to just go watch the video and see what resonates with you. And then also, the fact that I literally wrote this down. He found me through my cousin's Facebook and told her he wanted to meet me, but I feel intimidated at the thought of meeting him. It's been 3 years now. Okay. I need a name. Or at least you could text me the name and I will use just the initial, but I need to know the name. He's been wanting to meet up. I make excuses not to. Draper? Or Dropper? Dropper panties! What the fuck, Crystal? Draper. What is wrong with me? Okay. Dropper panties. Alright, let's find out. So you just want to know, how about if I give in and say yes, will it actually happen? What will happen? Because I don't want you to experience what's-his-face, Sal 2.0, right? If this guy's saying he wants to see you, he's reaching out. What I need to see, first of all, is his energy. I need to know if he's the right kind of person for you to even have around you, okay? So, just so you know, like, I really feel like this might turn into a $30 question. So, if you are okay with that, let me know. Because if you're not and you can't, then I will sum it up in 10 minutes. But I think you should just pay the extra 10 because I could feel it. I want to spend just a few minutes just feeling his energy. Then I want to see why you in particular, and if this is only you, or if he's recently, got out of a relationship and now he's all over the internet calling up, trying to dig up old bodies, right? Like, he's trying to dig up the skeletons that he left in his past and see if he can resuscitate those skeletons and make that person have a beating heart again and another chance. Alright, girl? He's been out of this relationship since May or June. Okay, exactly what I just said. So, I need to see if he's been out, so exactly what I just said. He is in a relationship. That's what I need to get down to. So don't tell me anymore. I want to give you a good psychic reading, alright? So Draper, come forward, Draper. We're going to do a 15-minute reading because you're new, but you're not new. And that is exactly what my secret admirer reading was all about today. That this person is coming back in, and so, yeah, let's just, Draper, I want you to come in, and I first want to start with, let me just see, what I just said, and then we'll go from there. What do you want with Windy Dawn? What are you looking for? What are you hoping for? Because the reason why I'm going to say this, Shell, hi, I love you. I'm closing my eyes and I open it and you're here. The reason why this matters to me and that I want it to be a 15-minute reading is that the last relationship I had, the very abusive, scary relationship that I had, this exact same thing. So I'm not saying he has anything negative, but I'm just coming from a place of, I need to be able to say, this is a good guy, and to put you guys together, okay? Because let's go back 9 years ago, Shell and I, best friends, on the phone, and Shell goes, oh my God, guess who just messengered me on Facebook? So the same thing, Windy Dawn, this guy's, Draper's reaching out to your sister, asking about you. He asks Shell, are you guys still best friends? Do you guys still hang out? If so, can you let her know that I just want to apologize to her because we didn't talk for like 5 years. And Shell did not want to give me his information. She told me, don't do it. Do not do it. But that's based on her knowing the past, okay? And what did I do? I opened Pandora's box, and I wish I never had. So this is why it's meaningful to me to be able to let you know, like, okay, he's a good aura, he's a light aura, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I got your additional $10. So we're gonna start now, but it's funny, Shell, that you come in right at that moment of this, because it literally feels like 9 years ago. But I am not having any negative feelings right off the bat, which is good. So let's start your reading. Jeremiah and Samantha, please, but they are telling me I'm going to need a cigarette break after this. Alright, so Draper. So, what you know... Okay, so your sister, though, put you guys into contact and you guys are texting. Hi, Melissa. You can write anything. The moderator, Windy Dawn, is getting a reading right now. So if you have any questions, Michelle is there to help you. Okay, your cousin. I'm sorry, not your sister. Okay, so he reached out to your cousin, who then your cousin let you know the deal. And now you and him have been texting, and he wants to meet you. But you're shy because it's been 3 years. Is that what it is? Just so I know exactly. Yeah, Melissa, if you want to watch this reading, if you like how I do readings, send in for one. I will not let you down. Yes. Alright, so I'm going to put 15 minutes on the clock after I do this prayer. That's my sister-in-law. Oh! This is your sister-in-law. Why do I always forget that? I looked at it and I'm like, it looks familiar. It looks familiar, but I did not. Okay, that's your sister with the daughter. Hi, Melissa. Okay, Windy Dawn's getting a reading, so listen up. Alright, but it was your cousin. Your cousin is Monique or a different cousin? I never understand. Your sister, your cousin, your real sister, your sister-in-law, a different cousin. Got it. Was it a female? I'm just going to look at the clock. I'm not going to do it because it'll take me off. Is your sister. Got it. Okay, here we go. It's 7:15 here. We'll just end at 7:30. And I won't put an alarm. Okay, here we go. I'm going to really really get into this. Okay, but yes, you're in contact with him now? You are texting with him? That's all I want to know. Are you guys in contact as of now? Okay, Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into this extended reading for Windy Dawn. This is somebody kind of new, but it's somebody she's already known. Did you guys ever date in the past? It never went there, right? I want to know more about Draper, Spirit. Draper, come forward. I want to be inside of your mind. I want to know, I want to read Draper's energy. Right, it feels like it was, and I think even in my reading it says something like they already thought they were friend zoned, so they're afraid of that happening again. And I'm getting, he's already talking. So psychically, he's coming in very strongly saying, if I came back in and didn't say what I wanted bluntly, then I think that I would have just been put in the friend zone. This time I'm doing things differently. Alright? Pork chop. You're so cute. Oh, he's eating a pork chop right now. And watching football. Well, he's also getting a psychic reading at the moment. Because his higher self is gonna, he's either gonna text you, something's gonna happen, because he will feel me inside his brain. Alright. He won't know what it is, but he'll know it. Alright, here we go. Give me his energy. Spirit, what's Draper's energy? What kind of guy is this today? Not 3 years ago. What type of dude is this today? What kind of guy is this today? What kind of man is this today? Is he a guy? Is he a boy? Is he a man? Is he, what type of person is he? Okay. Yeah, okay, so he definitely exited a committed relationship. He was definitely with somebody. He thinks, he doesn't know what the real deal of why this relationship ended. He feels that he was lied to or something. He feels, well, I get that now. Thank you. Which one? All of them. They're supposed to get married to, there you go. That Hierophant to the burden. Who ended it? Who ended it? It looked like they ended it like when they were already starting to make arrangements. Like it feels like things started to go in motion and he freaked out and was like, this is not my person. It kind of feels like that. But he also feels like, you know, he had to kind of, you know, he was around her family a lot. So if he ended it, it was something that he was thinking about for a long, long time. If she ended it, let me see. Let's see, who ended it? I think she ended it. Who ended their relationship? They were going to get married. Draper and the girl that he was going to get married to. Did she break it off? Did she find out something about him? Yeah. Or was it him? Did Draper end it? Did Draper end his relationship? No. She ended it because of something that was secret. Somebody found out in her family or friends. Somebody that she was well connected with found out the secret. He might have been talking to somebody else. You know what? But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. He walked away. They're no longer together. It does say that the truth will come out. It's just not something he wants to tell you this early. he just wants to act like it's behind him. Yeah, because, yeah, they're showing me, like, this, like, money and family, and, like, she was going dress shopping, like, things were starting to get real, and she could have just found out he did something a little shady, something wrong, and she called it off. It had to have been big enough to call off a wedding. If he did, it was because it was a revenge. Because, wait. It was a revenge because she cheated on him with her plug. What's a plug? Wait. If she did it, it was because it was a revenge. Hi, Diamond Heart. D deal. Oh. I've never even heard of what that meant. Okay, hold on. She, not he. So am I saying this right? If she did it, it was because it was a revenge, because she cheated on him. If he did anything, it was because she cheated with her plug. Oh! Gotcha. That makes sense. No, that makes sense. It's like, you did this to me, like, I'm gonna get you back. Like, and I hear, like, she be acting like she's for the streets. She be acting like she for the streets. If you're gonna go with this dude, with this plug, whatever, and you're gonna cheat on me, like, I ain't no fool. Like, that's not the way things are gonna go down. Period. He is all about, I really like his I like his personality. Like, once you guys get to talking on the phone and not just, yeah, I'm at ease. I like this guy. I like him. He's a little, like, how do I want to say it? Ghetto in the best way. Like, he's not like my ex, who was, like, doing gang signs and shit, and, like, thought he was badass. I mean, he was. He could kill somebody with his pinky. That was scary. That was a long time ago. He overdosed, and he is gone now. But, thank God. But, this guy, nah, he's good. Like, he's even making me talk different. Okay? He's good. I like him. He definitely got, whether it was him or her that ended it, and no matter what the reason was, he really got a blessing in disguise. That's when we first met. He took her back and forgave her and wanted to marry her anyway. He has a great personality. Yeah, I want you guys to talk, because okay, I'm like a really big person on, you can see pictures, right? Like I was watching Dateline, for example. I'm going to go over on time, so don't even worry about this extra chatter that I'm talking about. I'm going to go way over time because I'm talking about myself and linking it. I'll do a full reading, don't worry. But, what was I trying to say? Oh, Dateline. And the picture of this dude made him look young and attractive, and then they get him in person, and they're doing a live in, like, what do you call it, when they talk to the interview, and this dude don't sound, act, look like anything from the picture. You like, for me, a huge thing is voices, right? How do they talk? How do they sound? Do they have a manly voice? Do they have like a super soft voice? Like, I'm big on voices and I'm big on personality, and that comes out. Yeah, you can go ahead and put in for your question, Diamond, and you'll be next, sweetie. Alright, so let's move on. Yeah, they're saying at the end of the day, he is okay with the ending of this relationship. He is the emperor to the Ten of Swords. So he's sitting pretty. He's okay. Alright, so that's good. Because if he still was like the person he was when he forgave her, he still loved her at that point. He forgave her and wanted to marry her anyway. He let her back, but by letting her back, he started to learn things about himself. That he needs to care about his own integrity, honesty, respect, and those things. Every time she mentioned, you know, we gotta pay out cakes and what kind of dresses I'm looking at, I see him getting these flashbacks of what he envisioned happened, and he was never able to truly get over it. He did in order to be with her, but he didn't realize that like that those memories will flash at any given time. And I think that he thought if she did it once, she could do it again. So yeah, I really like him, and I like him for you. Yeah, it does say that like he's not in contact with her. He hasn't fully let her go, but he's definitely not in contact with her. Okay, so let's move on because we weren't really asking about that. Let's really start the reading with why did you reach out to Wendy Dawn's cousin in order to get a hold of Wendy Dawn, saying to Wendy Dawn now that you're texting even right now, that your intentions are that you want to take her out. I want to know, number one, is this the only girl that you felt that you needed to do this with? Or is she one of multiple? So let's start that. She went and deleted me from all his social media. Just me and no one else. When they got back together, nah. No, after this last breakup. What? No. Okay, when they were together, you guys were friends? When you guys were together, were you guys friends? That's crazy. You should ask that next time or anytime. Okay, so when they got back together, you guys were still friends, and you guys have never crossed that line. Oh my god. So the answer to this question from Draper, the Two of Cups. Alright, let's see what comes after that. You guys have to get this. I don't know who bought this for me years ago, but whoever did, I'm so happy. The Modern Witch, you guys. Holy cow. Nah, girl, this is just you. This is, he only was going after you. Alright, so look, we got the Two of Cups. He always felt something, but he was all about the other girl, right? So he never really thought about you and him being boyfriend, girlfriend, dating, because you were the homie, right? Like a good homie. But, when he went back to her, he told my cousin I was the most beautiful person he'd ever seen. Well, that's going to be the Empress. That is the definition of the Empress. So if that comes out, I believe that. So he's making his intentions known immediately to your cousin, for your cousin to even be like, okay, I'll send Wendy Dawn the message, and if she wants to get at you, like, she'll message you. But, like, I'm not going to hand you her phone number. That's what I hope happened. Okay, so now look. The Ace of Cups to the Magician. He's always had, and he may have already told you this, he always had a crush on you. But he never made that known, because he was in a relationship. That's how it happened. Aww! So the Magician to the Ace of Cups is like, okay, I am now out of this, he's calling it like, this gaslighting relationship that I was in. Like I did something wrong. She's the one who cheated on me with so-and-so, and yet she never was, like, apologetic when I went back to her. I just, like, fell into this routine of, like, well, I love her, but then as I started to see things moving towards us getting married, I all of a sudden was like, I don't want to spend money on that. Like, I don't know. My life, like, flashed before my eyes, and I saw myself years down the road, and I can't trust her. So I need to take myself out of this equation. If he did that by sleeping with somebody else and letting her find it, almost like leaving the phone so she would, then he did it. It doesn't feel like he did something that was sneaky and then, like, oh my god, she left him. It was like exactly what you said, revenge for what she had done, and to give her a reason to end it. So if he didn't personally end it, that's what happened. But either way, he was the Magician. He was the one knowing what he was doing to get that done. Or, I mean, there's also the possibility that he just ended it. I don't know. That this is just what I'm picking up on now. So, the Ace of Cups, this is all you. The Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Magician. Walking away from what no longer serves him and coming towards you in a big, big way. This is that he finally saw the opportunity in his hands. He saw that this is, that you are someone that he always had in the back of his mind, and that you were always there as a friend. So y'all know each other. You know what I mean? Like, you know each other. And I'm telling you, I know I said this in the video earlier, and not everybody's going to resonate, but I know it said something about, I think you might be friends, but it's new, and maybe this person felt like they were friend zoned, so you got to watch it after this. Okay, that's exactly what he said. So now let's go on to, yeah, this doesn't seem like he is going around social media finding old people. It definitely feels like you, and only you. Let's ask Jeremiah before I move on. Okay, we're already at 20 minutes, but I'm going to keep going. Is this correct? Can we trust that Draper is only interested in Wendy Dawn? Is this something we can trust? Yes. Okay, does he feel like he needs to, yeah, I'm hearing the word shock. Like a shock value, like a, yeah, like a shock to your system, Wendy Dawn. Instead of being like, hey, how's it going, stranger? Okay. And it kind of fizzling out. He's like, nope, I knew exactly who to contact, exactly what to say. And, like, now we're in communication. So now I'm going to ask him, what are your desires? Like, what do you want from Wendy Dawn? What do you want with Wendy Dawn? So we'll do like 4 more minutes, and then if you want to keep going, you can pay $10 more. I love this. I feel like we're doing like a mini reading on live. And then you can always save this, download it. I don't know if you can download it. At least save it to your favorites. Okay, here we go. Draper, Draper, Draper. Hold on. What is this song? This song. Hold on. Why can't I get it? It's a girl that's like... Oh my god. My this. My this. My that. My this. My that. I don't know what it is. My. I don't know what the words are, though. Okay. I don't know why he was putting that song into me. What do you want with Wendy Dawn? He said, you're a very confident girl. You know what I'm saying? What is it? You didn't... What is it? Ma. I don't know the words. I'm gonna die. You know why he rushed in? He wanted to make sure nobody had... That's the one I want. I can't put that online, but send me what it is. I want the explicit version. For myself, not on here. It's funny you know it just from that. Handle. No, I can't do that part. Oh! Maybe that's why Spirit won't let me remember the words. Is it like my pee? Oh god. Okay, sorry. Alright, what do you want with Wendy Dawn? What do you see in Wendy Dawn, and what do you want with Wendy Dawn? I mean, you're coming out as a 9 of Pentacles. Somebody extremely... Melissa wants to ask about her daughter next. Absolutely! Abso-freaking-lutely, guys. So, this is like, there's a swagger to him, there's a confidence to him, but he feels you have that as well. You guys can talk about anything for a long time. Do you guys ever talk on the phone? Okay, the 20 you're sending me is for her question. I know I talked a lot about myself, so I'll get a few more cards. If you want to keep going, let me know. Ah! Sorry. All the cards. Do you feel, Draper, you've had enough time away from your ex to really give Wendy Dawn a fair try? Like, I wouldn't hold it against you if you couldn't. I just want to know, what do you feel? Do you feel that that Wendy Dawn has a chance with you, emotionally speaking? Because she's not wanting just like a physical thing. She's really wanting to date and be loved and courted and pursued. So you do feel, you're saying yes strongly You feel that you have moved on from her. He's saying, like, of course there's residual feelings there, right? There always is, especially when it's only been a few months. But yes, I know for a fact, 100%, I do not want to be with her. I will not ever be with her. So if we're talking me and Wendy Dawn now, I wouldn't have reached out and included her cousin, for God's sakes. Oh, good. Okay. No, but you've heard his voice. Yes, it's for Melissa. Okay. Yes, Melissa. Okay, so he feels confident. You know, what's wrong with being confident? I know who that is. That's Demi Lovato. What's wrong with being confident? So he feels that he wants to get in. I love this. It just makes me get his personality. These two do not go together, but he makes them go together. We have the 5 of Wands to the 4 of Wands. This is talking about you. The 5 of Wands on its own is a conflict card. It's an argument card. For me, it's also competition. So he's saying, in his mind, you are the most beautiful woman in the world. And he knew he needed to come in correctly and show you he's ready for the 4 of Wands, a real relationship. And he knows that you have other suitors. This is his competition. He knows that you have other, and he doesn't have to know from you. He just knows. In his own heart, in his own mind, he thinks that you, at least in your contacts, have several guys that maybe you're not speaking to, but could if you wanted to. So he's like, yeah, I'm going to get in there and I'm going to fight for what I want to be mine. Yep, better come correct, y'all. I hope he's done. That's why we didn't move forward in the past. I told him once he's done to come back. No way. No way. I don't think I've ever read this guy before. Okay, did you want to continue or are we good? I just wanted to make sure he seems like a legit guy. And what is good? What is good? Yes, no, you haven't read him before. Oh, wait, yes, do you want to keep going? Yes? No, you haven't read him before. Okay. Yes, keep going, or no? I already forgot what the question I asked you was. I just think we should see what's next. I'm good. I can ask one another day. Okay, perfect. So, at least I can say, yes, this is, and remember what we said? We were talking about online, and you never know who you're getting, right? At least if you know somebody from your past and they come back in, or you know at least one person who knows that person, it's a whole lot safer, right? So this is good. This is somebody that did you like him in the past? It seems like you did. We're going to go on to your sisters. It's so much safer. I keep thinking about going online just to kind of see what's out there, but I don't think I would ever truly date somebody that I need at least one person that I know to be able to vouch for you. Otherwise, the trauma I went through with that person has put me here. I've never dated again. And it's almost 7 years later, the end of December. is when I finally, like, basically went on the run from him. You know, like, it was very, very bad. And, like, I always say, oh, I'm celibate because I want to be. I mean, yeah, but that's really where it stems from. How do you trust somebody again when you thought you trusted somebody that put you in very dangerous situations, you know? So for me, I never went to therapy about him. That's what I need to do, because I have an agoraphobic specialist, and I need to, I have a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist found me a specialist in agoraphobia. Thank you. I really feel like I escaped him, but he always said, I have everybody watching. Always. You're always being watched. You're always being watched. I could be dating this person, that person. My social media could be showing me happy with a family, but I am always watching you. It was just, I was his obsession, and it was horrific. But anyways, allegedly, I'm gonna say that, allegedly, that's how I feel, not naming names. Okay, so I need to take a quick break, a 5-minute smoke break. Is that okay? I'm gonna come right back on. And Melissa, first of all, congratulations, Melissa. This is so exciting. While I am on my little 5-minute break, if Wendy Dawn, if you could text me just a small, let me know what happened when Melissa, when your daughter reached out to you. Holy heck. I always feel like if you do a reading, it stimulates something in their brain, because we're talking to their higher selves. They, in the 3D, do not know, but I do think something physiology, like scientifically, physiology, however you say that, happens. Like, maybe a zap to their brain, or maybe it makes them think about something. I don't know. But when you are when I am reading something, I do believe they are stimulated. And what I think is, if we are doing a reading for you, Melissa, then, and we're talking to your daughter, then I think it makes her start to have thoughts of you. You're coming into her mind, and it starts that day, the moment we are doing the reading. And the energy can last, days, and then it can kind of go away. You know what I mean? So I was ecstatic to hear, because I said, no way in heck, because she was so let down, and she's this certain age, and because she's at that age, and I have a similar situation with that age, I kind of understood the mindset. But us doing a question, you obviously got stimulated into her brain enough to her to reach out. Holy cow. So I'm going to do a 5-minute quick smoke break, come right back so that I can get ready to read her. You could go ahead and text me the question. If I am reading it, it will show that I am, what is it called, Wendy Dawn? It will show I'm frozen, but I'm not. I'm just reading your messages. Okay? Alright, yeah, just let me know what your question is, and let me know buffering. Thank you, Wendy Dawn. You always help me with my words. And Wendy Dawn, send me that song. Okay, I'm just gonna turn it this way, and I'll be right back. You can still hear me. I don't think you can watch me. I'm not really sure. I know on TikTok, no way. Nothing lasts forever. That's Kelly Clarkson. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. That's me. Okay, tape my shows. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. You Oh, that's not new. Did I already take Salt Lake City? Salt Lake City. I did. Oh, I did. Okay. You guys still there? I'm gonna run and go to the restroom and I'll be right back. This will be the last question I do tonight. Hi, Real. Oh, Real, if you have any questions, put them in, honey. I'll do one for you. Alright, I'll be back in 1 minute, guys. Hold up. Okay. I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Wendy Dawn, Real, Melissa. If you guys are here, say hi. Or I'm here. I started my Zepbound, guys. I am not going to announce this to anybody else but you guys and Shell. But it has no side effects for me, which is incredible because Ozempic, holy crap. If you are susceptible to nausea, it's not the way to go. So my doctor switched me to Zepbound, and I was nervous to take it because I don't have time to be sick. And I already got food poisoning, a week or so ago? Yeah, Zepbound. Same thing. Mounjaro, Zepbound, Ozempic, there's one more. What's the other one? Wegovy. Yeah, Wegovy. I'm back. And so I kept being scared to take it because when I took the Ozempic, I was lethargic. I had no energy. I was nauseous. And I had like they weren't getting it in stock at the time, so like I had to like wait. So when I went to do the next higher dose, like the very next dose, I thought that I got food poisoning, but no. Now I know the difference, because a week ago I ate chicken. I have no common sense, guys. Like, I don't know how long chicken can stay in a refrigerator. It was in there like 5 days. I guess that's bad, because I got very, very sick. But not as sick as the day that I thought I had food poisoning from this wing store. These, like, strips, chicken strips. But I had also went up the dose after not having it in my system for a while, and I'm not kidding you. 6 days violently throwing up, going to the ER. It was horrible. So I was like, I'm never gonna take this shit again. And then finally I was able to get them to listen and switch me. That's what my mom and Shell told me. 1 to 2, 2 being like max. And yes, that's the one. Yeah, I have that. The I have that one. If you look up Zepbound, the T word that you're saying, that's what's in it. Okay. I can't do the needle, thank goodness. Metformin doesn't bother me. Yeah, I didn't know. They never told me that metformin, I mean, they said that that was for diabetes for me, but they never said it was a weight loss drug. So it is a weight loss drug? That's awesome. And the only difference in the needle with this one, because like the Ozempic, I stuff in my stomach, because you need like a fatty layer. So you either do it in your abdomen, or you do it on the top of your thigh, or somebody can administer it to you in the back of your, the fatty of your back of your arms. So with the Ozempic, I always did the abdomen. I mean, it didn't even feel like a needle was going in. I'll give it that much. But when I chose to do Wegovy, I started on Thursday night, and I did it in my leg, and it stung like hell, but it was just the medicine going in is what stung. I have to force myself to eat. Yep. Yeah, me too. I never have an appetite. I have to force myself. I've got like saltine crackers right here. Even I don't know what that one is better, but it's not on the doctor's list yet. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Did you send the question? What is the question? You're not looking forward to what, real? You're not taking this stuff, right? This is what you have your girlfriend on, or no? I just know you know a lot about it. Ooh, I love this. The no appetite, and yes, I will be. What? Real? You're not being sweet. No, you don't need to lose weight. What? She wants to know her daughter's energy towards her right now. Okay. So doing just a what? I know I've only seen like a couple pictures of you, but no way. You don't want to have no appetite? Well, with my best friend Michelle on here, yesterday she asked me, I'm like, it's only been 2 days, girl. Like, I don't know. She's like, you know, so-and-so, somebody that she knew needed to force themselves to make sure they eat, because she was telling me, you already eat like a bird. You need to make sure you're getting calories in and protein. And so I was like, well, I don't really feel like eating chicken every night now. Now, since I got sick from the chicken, I've just been eating soup. So I know I'm going to lose weight just eating soup. Soup, yogurt, like just little stuff. I got it. Okay, here it goes. We're starting. Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into this reading for Melissa. First of all, thank you, Spirit. If you had anything to do with this, if God or whomever Melissa believes in heard her prayers for her daughter, can I please get the name or the initial, please? I am not remembering that. I could just say your daughter, but if you have any other daughters, it could get mixed up. When I was off of the medication, I gained so much weight. It's insane. I have no idea. I was never big my entire life. Never. Until this past, like, decade. Less than a decade. Alexia. Oh, yeah! I don't want to say my child's name on here, but it's similar. It starts with an A, and it ends with an A, and it has an L in it. Okay, here we go. I'm not gonna be able to concentrate on the, oh my god, I gain it in all the wrong spots. I look like a potato with legs. That's hilarious, Woody Dawn. Me, I'm like everywhere. I did an AI picture just messing around, and I don't know why. It was on my Snap. Are you on Snapchat? Be my friend if you are. Snapchat has the best. You guys know I don't use filters, but they have the best filters, and it like had AI generated now. I haven't used it since like 2018, something like that. Oh, you did? Okay, I'll go in and look for it. Oh my god. So anyways, I was on it and it said like AI or something, and then I don't know why, but it typed already like put me at a private jet or something like that, and I didn't write that. And I like clicked on it, and all of a sudden it made this picture, And I'm like, who is that? And I like go like this, and I'm like, that's me. And I'm like, and that's my body type. Like, how did they know what my flippin' body type looked like? By just my face. Isn't that crazy? And I think I put it online saying wild, because I was like, this AI stuff is really cool. But no, I wasn't on a plane. But it also today made another picture. It must be the go-to into a movie star. Yeah, were you able to see it? Into a movie star. Yeah, and then I clicked it again today, and it was like the go-to. Make me on a private jet, or getting off of a private jet. And I'm like, why does it keep going to that? So it made another one, and legitimately, it's my body. Like, it's more like my body. It's like, because the first one, the one I posted, I'm bigger than that. But the second one, I'll send it to you after this. Okay, here we go. We're starting. We're starting at 8:08, 10 minutes. Jeremiah and Samantha, let's get situated. This is going to be for Melissa. Melissa is Windy Dawn's sister-in-law. And Melissa's daughter, Alexia, who was, please give me the word, adopted, who was adopted when she was a child, and her daughter, Alexia, started looking for her, Melissa, since age 16. I believe you said she's 20. Is she 20? And I think that the question was, what is her energy towards Melissa? What is her energy towards her maternal, biological mom, Melissa? Okay. I'm looking at the time. Starting at 8:10, so we'll go to 8:20. Here we go. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to see if I can hear her. I'm going to see. So, Alexia, please come forward. How do you feel towards, what is your energy, your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions with your biological mom, Melissa? You recently reached out to her, which is amazing, and she just really wants to know, just talking to her, getting kind of connected, making you feel a certain way. Just go ahead and give us any information. Get anything you want to say off your chest. I am here as a listener to be able to translate what you're feeling to your mom, to your biological mom that you found. I know that you were, as I'm shuffling, I'm getting her energy and she's coming towards me. But I shuffle so that the energy continues. So, Alexia, what made you come towards her, and what are you feeling now? What are you wanting? Okay. And she does live away from you, right? It was like an 8-hour. So we got like location, the fact that you guys do live long distance, and then the Four of Pentacles. This makes me feel like you could have been anywhere in the world. Wow. She's like, she could have been anywhere in the world, and she happens to be, is it the same state? I know that it was like an 8-hour drive. I don't know the specifics. But she's like, I don't know. But it's something about, she's been holding on to this thought since she was younger, of, you know, someday I'm going to find her, okay? Someday I'm going to find her. So let's see, why did you reconnect? Why did you reach out? Why did you reach out to Melissa? Why did you reach out to Melissa? And then what is your energy? Okay. Woo! Jesus. She's throwing cards. Throwing cards. She's got something to say. Alright. Oh my. This does not happen. This is her coming in and kind of saying, I got a lot of feelings. I've got a lot, okay, in Texas. So I've got a lot of feelings, and I'm just going to kind of word vomit. I just need to vent, but she's not coming off how she did last time. Last time it was like, I'm upset, my body language is showing that, you know, I'm not really into this. She's not that way anymore, okay? So it feels like she is opening up to actually making a real effort to put this together, all right? So for a while you guys were not speaking, she was confused. She needed time to think. She wanted to weigh her options. She didn't want to be let down again. She didn't want to be hurt again. But what she needed to do was go through those kind of... Remember how I said she's in the state of mind as a child, okay? Because when she thinks of you, she thinks about her being, I don't know if it was as a baby or as like a young infant. I don't know those specifics. So she's just kind of saying, you know, she doesn't know a lot. She's been having to try to... She had to learn, like, find out things about you on her own, it feels like. She's definitely showing me the internet, she's showing me Google, she's showing me finding you. I don't know. It just feels like she had a lot of questions, she wanted answers, she didn't want to put a strain on her own parents, or her own, you know, the mother that raised her. And so a lot of this she suppressed, and kind of kept to herself. She never wanted her, adopted mom to feel like she wasn't her number one. Like, that is her mom. That's who raised her, right? So she didn't want to do the wrong thing. But as a baby, okay. I think that's good. I think that's good that it was as a baby. Because it wasn't like, and I would say nothing against you if it was like a situation where, you know, kids were like 4 years old and CPS got involved and the kids got taken away. So the fact that she was a baby and she was given to a good home, you know, she's very thankful for. So she did see that she was acting out of protecting herself when you said that you were gonna go there and then you had health situations. She second guessed you. She didn't say, she wouldn't accept that as the truth. She thought she's gonna take that as, well, she didn't want me as a baby, which is not true. But in her head, going to her childhood trauma, you're not in your right mind, okay? You're not the adult that she is. So that's why there was a lot of, like, no contact. She had to realize, no, we need to get back in contact because everybody deserves a fair chance, and I didn't give her one. It's not that she didn't want to go. If she would have said that, then I would have closed the door. That was never her intent. And I finally saw through my tainted perspective. It was me, Alexia, that was putting the walls up and making excuses of why I didn't want to see you, when really I was just, I guess, trying to protect myself. Once I finally realized that, I chose to reach out. Okay, so the Eight of Wands is I ignited communication with you, and I just love these three cards. You have the Two of Cups, and isn't it ironic? That is Alanis Morissette. Isn't it ironic that this deck, the soulmates, are two women? One looks like a woman, one looks like a child, and your soulmate can be anybody. Okay? This is like huge to me. This is that she saw you as a soulmate. You were the one that brought her existence into this life, and she really wanted to know you. She wants to know you. So she's now opening up her mind, her heart, with the aces, double aces. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. She wants to be able to show you love. She wants to be able to see you in person. She wants, yeah, this is beautiful. Two aces, double aces. First of all, is amazing, but the timing with two aces is, this is new beginnings. This is mutual love, an outpouring of love, and enlightenment, and your two souls coming together in the 3D to meet. She does want to meet you as soon as possible. Not tomorrow, you know what I mean? She knows that she needs to be more effective with her communication with you. We only have one more minute. Do you want to keep going? If you want to keep going, you could just charge, or you could just do $8. I'll do it for $8. Because 8 is the infinity sign, and that's a lucky number. So let me know, and I'll continue. I'm so ready. Aww. Thank you, Sister Dawn. Is she saying that to you, Wendy Dawn? You're saying, oh wait, are we gonna continue or no? Oh, Sister Dawn, Wendy Dawn, you paid for her. That's so sweet. Okay, let's keep going. Aww, Sister Dawn, I love that. You guys are good people. Dawn Nanny. Damn Nanny. Is that what you're saying? Damn Nanny. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, I just got a text from my daughter. You see? This is what happens. This is what happens, Melissa. I can't talk about this online because I can't, but when we talk about people, it does something. Sorry. That's all I can say. I can't say anything out loud, but I'll explain to you later, Wendy Dawn. I love you too. It's just like talking about Alexia and then saying like, oh, I have a kid, but I can't say her name, and they both have A's that end with an A, and they both have an L, and then all of a sudden I see a text come up that I've been hoping for, you know? So that's what happens. Like, we're talking about her, your daughter. Something happens to make them think of you, and so it would not surprise me if you get a message very soon from her. How often are you in contact? I don't know why, but they're asking me before I start your 5 more minutes. How long have you been in contact? Or like, are you guys texting daily, or are you guys kind of just letting her go at her own pace? So let's see, what happens next? I know! It's like, they're special. Do you have any other kids, Melissa? Because I have 3. I have 2 boys and I have a girl. And my girl is completely, I don't know, they're all special, you know? Thank you. Woohoo! Like Vicky Gumbelson. Yahoo! Whoop! Wait, whoop it up! Whoop it up! Alright, let's continue. This is beautiful. I talked to her yesterday for a second and the day before, but only on text, just for a couple messages. Okay. She's her only living one. Now I know why this is this important. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is your only living child. So for your child to like she finds you, and then you guys make plans, but because of your health you couldn't go on an 8-hour car trip. I understand that, because I completely understand that. An 8-hour car long drive when you're having health issues is not as easy as it seems. It really isn't. So I completely do not beat yourself up over spilt milk. It happened. It's okay. You gotta move past it. Because I used to live in the past. I did this, I did this, I did this. Yes, I did. But I need to forgive myself and move on. Was I always the perfect mom? No way. No way. Not with depression and anxiety and PTSD and my own traumas. No, I wasn't. And do I feel horrible for that? Absolutely. But it happened. It's done now. We're allowed to move forward. Okay. So it's good. You're kind of just allowing her, you know. So let's see. Let's just see. My only baby. This is big to me. Exactly. That's why it's so near and dear to my heart. That's my only baby. And it's like you got her and then she got taken away again. That's how it feels. Like God blessed you with her finding you, and then her being upset that you couldn't go, she was ripped out of your life again. That has to be tormenting. Torture. Okay, so Spirit, show us what is going to go on between Alexia and her biological mom, Melissa. What is going to happen? What is Alexia wanting? I'll move past it when I feel better about it. Right. We always going to hold on. Okay. Let me pull the cards now. That's weird. It's giving me that Wheel of Fortune again. Okay, so right now what she's doing is she decided, okay, Wheel of Fortune, like really, like at the casino, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, we're starting at 8:27. We have 10 minutes. 37 after. Wheel of Fortune. They're showing it to me completely differently than I normally would. What sign is she? Do you know her sign? It doesn't really matter, but the Wheel of Fortune, like, okay, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna reach out to my mom. So this has already happened. Hi, Ishika. Like, my heart has been ripped. Exactly. Again. But now she's back. Gemini. Yeah, I love Geminis. I'm a Gemini moon. So, here's you and her. You guys both have different reasons for feeling heartbroken, but right now she is contacting you. This is usually a small amount of this is like minimal texting, right? So when you said a couple messages, that makes sense, because this is a page. So it goes a page, a knight, a king, an emperor, right? So page is little, but getting the point across. All you really need to see is that it's consistent. So if she doesn't reach out to you for a couple of days, be the one that reaches out. Even if you just say, good morning, I hope you're having a great day. Like, you know, just anything to keep it going. I love Geminis. Okay, what are you comfortable with right now, Alexia, with your biological mom, Melissa? What are you comfortable with? What are you comfortable with? I mean, it's so weird. She's kind of saying what she already said. So the 7 of Wands is the no contact. The 8 of Wands, that she got back into contact with you. The reason being, you're her soulmate. You're her mom. So she wants to forge ahead, she's saying. Yeah. She wants to forge ahead. She wants to heal. But she wants to do that with you. She wants to be able to forgive you. You're ready for your night. Well, right now, you're ready for your child. Once that happens, a knight will come in for you. Alright? Which is right here. It's actually a king. Will come in for you. But first you have to use all of your effort with this. I know you know, yeah. But you will. You'll get a king, not a knight. But a knight of cups is good if they're the pursuer in the beginning. Thank you, Wendy Dunn. Yeah, thank you, Ashika. You could definitely put in for your question. Wow. Okay, so that last card came out with another card, but I didn't think she wanted to put it in there. I just shuffled the crap out of that, and the same card comes out, which is the Emperor. So the King of Wands to the Emperor, and look at this. I love this deck. The Emperor is a woman. It's like non-gender, sexuality. It's race. It's body type. Like, I just am in love with this deck. The King of Wands. Wow, I'm looking closely. Is also a woman. Holy cow, this is amazing. So this is a definite, like, desire to want to be closer to you. And with the Emperor, it's taking charge. Oh, which one was held? That's weird. That's weird. They wouldn't let you say you're ready for a baby. What time were we stopping? 37, right? I don't know. I've been just going and going. Alright, here we go. Okay, what are you hoping this turns into? Okay. So she's gonna give one more opportunity. And she's kind of gonna put it in your, she's gonna put it in your hands. Okay, so not right away. Right now, she's just seeing if you guys can text every now and again throughout the week, just something small. 37. Yeah, I believe that's right. But eventually, she's gonna want the idea of a trip to see her again. Okay? In order for you guys to really get close. So she does want a relationship with you. See? 2 women. I love it. The 4 of Wands. She does want a relationship with you. She is, like, she just said, I'm fastening my seatbelt. Meaning, like, I am okay to forge ahead, to make plans again, but, like, I'm fastening my seatbelt, I'm protecting myself with the 5 of Swords because I was let down before. But now that I reached out to Melissa, my mom, with the Page of Cups, like, the Page of Cups would be texts that are loving and kind and sweet, but not over the top, okay? They're just small texts from her to you, you to her. The King of Cups, remember this is non-gender. So the King of Cups is like, she's starting slow with you, but as you guys talk more, it will become more of an emotional tie because you guys are going to get closer. And she feels like she's going to give you time. You don't need to, hurry up and within 1 month you have to show up and, and that's your only chance. She's not going to do that to you. She's just going to kind of see where this goes. But she's like, the star, like, this is the person, this is my mom, this is what I've wished for all of my life, right? Like, not all of my life, but from the time that she knew she was adopted. So, I'm not sure if she told you when they told her, if she was always told, or if she was older. You would probably know that. Or maybe that'll come, but what she wants to know is that, like, you're on fire, you're excited to have her in your life. So just don't overdo things on text, but also make sure that you're not only responding, that you're also putting in the effort to contact her first. So a good way to do that would do the good morning text, like, good morning, with like a sun, hope you have a great day. Just, she'll wake up to it, it'll feel good, and it's not overdoing it, if that makes sense. But along the way, she wants you to kind of, she goes, not completely invade my space, but ask me questions and, like, let's kind of get to know each other. From there, I will feel like I'm building trust with her, and then we as a team will think of how we can meet. And maybe she's saying, like, do you see I'm kind of talking younger and stuff? I know when I'm doing it, because I'm being them, I'm acting as them. It's super weird. I don't think people catch on. But, she's saying, like, if, if it's easier for her, maybe we could set up something where I meet her halfway, and we can, get a hotel or something. I don't know. But I do feel like she's not gonna, knowing now that you weren't able to come because of health reasons, she's not gonna be like, well, now you need to come and prove that to me. No, she's not gonna be like that. I can feel her energy has calmed down a lot. That's you anyway. You're so funny. So it just shows, this is just really good. This is the last part of the reading. It's just make sure consistency. That's going to be the biggest takeaway from your reading today. Consistency. Alright? Making sure she knows you're there. Making sure you're not overly sending messages, but you are alert when she does. You respond as quickly as possible. And on days where you don't hear from her, just send a cute little text like I said. And with that, it will grow. And I do see you guys meeting. I do see it, and I do see it happening this year if you want it to. I do. So next time you come on, maybe we could check timing. But right now, I would just kind of start being like, thank you, God. Like, I know you have thanked God for her coming back in. Hey, I'm actually leaving. I will do a pendulum yes or no for free. I can't read from here. Inna, Sind, if you can write a yes or no question, I will do that for free before I get off right now. But normally these are paid readings. So if you could think quickly, is someone coming towards me in love? Good job. See, this is the type of person I will give a free question to, because they listen and they immediately think of a question and post it. So good job. And subscribe to me. I'm going to be the best psychic tarot reader you've ever seen. I just haven't been discovered in these 7 years that I've been on here. I love it so much different from your last. So much different. It took a total turn. And just remember, because we have been talking about her the last 20 minutes plus, you're maybe gonna say, she said something she normally doesn't. Something more. Oh, sure. My left hand? This one or this one? You're thinking my right hand? Thank you, Wendy Dawn. I deserve some kind of a shout out from somebody who knows me. Did I give you the right hand? La da 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 dee. Oh, we like to party. I'm gonna do that one day. I'm gonna be like, okay, until somebody pays for a reading, I'm gonna start singing songs, and if you could guess it, you get a free yes or no. Oh wait, I didn't answer. Oh my god, I did not answer. Inna, are you here still? I'm so sorry. I started. Is this? I could tell you. I could tell Wendy Dawn where to buy this. I'm not telling anybody online. This is my secret. And I have one that is a different, it's just champagne. It's beautiful. Okay, and I'm so sorry. You said, is someone coming towards me in love? Okay, Jeremiah and Samantha, my spirit guides, please come into this free pendulum question, yes or no question from Inna Sind. Inna Sind, is someone coming towards them in love? Is somebody coming towards them in love? There is. That's a yes. So next time, if you pay for a $20 question, I will tell you so many details of this person, when it will happen, how it will happen, what to look out for. If I get visions, I'll be able to at least describe a little bit about them, what they look like. It really depends on how connected I am. I'm going to get me that ring. That's a badass. Yes, ma'am. I am 10 years single now. Men. Are you a guy or a girl? You're a girl, right? I'm 7 years single. It's okay. We can still start to date. Yeah, you're a girl. Okay. Yeah, but there's somebody. You just really need to unlock that heart. Unlock that heart, okay? You've got to unlock it. Open it. Crack it. Open it just a little bit so that spirit can let somebody in. I will tell her. You're going on 6 years. Well, girl, we've been single, but at least you've talked to guys, you've texted with guys, you've had crushes. For me, I went cold turkey. Zero. No texting, no flirting, no man, nowhere. All single ladies. That's right, all the single ladies. Beyonce. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave. And make sure you pay real. Make sure you subscribe. Come back. We're always having funny lives. We're doing questions. You get to see how I read people. Trust me, you will. You're late unless you have a question. I'll stay on real. If you have a question, tell me now. But yeah, come on, watch, participate in the readings. Okay, cool. Send me the sorry. I'm gonna talk to you guys, but I'm going to take a 2-minute. I'm not even taking a break, so it literally is like 2 minutes. I don't know if I'm allowed to smoke on here. Doesn't Tyler smoke though? I'll just kind of go off screen when I take my... No, I am so addicted to Miley Cyrus. That girl, it's Miley Cyrus, Lady Gaga, just as like brilliant singers. Of course, everybody loves Taylor Swift. Who isn't a Swift fan? La da 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 dee. We like to party. I'm 16 years in relationship. Wait, Melissa, what? Hold up. Didn't you say earlier, I'm waiting on my night? My night? Yeah. Didn't you say you were waiting for your night? And I said, no. What? I wonder what you meant by that then. You know how funny this feels like a 3-way, 4-way phone call? But I don't see your faces. Oh, holy shit, what are you sending me? Real? I'm 16 years in a relationship, 2 years married. Damn, girl. Melissa, that's pretty darn cool. The knight showed up representing her daughter. Right. But when she said the knight, I thought she meant in addition to her daughter. Did you send it in Cash App? I got it. Yeah, it showed up in the representing her daughter, but when she said it, I thought she meant in addition to her daughter that she also needs a knight. That's what I thought. No, good for you. That means you're in a very good relationship. To get the ring, to get a man to be with you for 14 years without marrying you, and then get him to marry you, holy crap, you're doing something right. Good job, Melissa. Are we forever alone? That's what I always call myself. Forever alone. Her and my brother have been, oh, sister-in-law. So she's married to your brother. Oh, okay. That's crazy. That's so good, though. Aww. That's something genuinely that, like, your daughter is gonna feel good about. She's bad. Yes, ma'am, and I married them. What? This is such exciting stuff to learn. You guys, that is so cool. Real, I'm doing yours. I'm just taking a little short break, so I'm not showing myself much. As soon as I'm done, I will be doing yours. Just relaxing for a couple of minutes. Yes, I'm married to Wendy Dawn's brother. I've been with him for 16 years, married for 2, and we've been together 18 years. That's amazing. That's so awesome. I'm glad that you and Wendy Dawn get along so well. That's a beautiful thing. When the sister likes you, you're a good person, right, Wendy Dawn? Especially if you're Wendy Dawn, if you're the older sister, then yeah, because you were talking about pages, and aren't pages messages? Yes, pages are like, yes, they're messages. So like the Page of Cups is gonna be like a sweet message. A Page of Wands is gonna be a flirty message. A Page of Pentacles could be like time, because it could be like, oh, I texted you, I Venmo'd you, right? It could literally mean coins, or the Pentacles are time, so it's like showing a little bit of effort, and then the Page of Swords is usually a message, an outcome. It could be an apology. So yes, they are messages. No. I'm saying if Wendy Dawn's brother is your husband and Wendy likes you, that's huge. Okay, Real, did you send me your question? Oops. Okay, it's going to... Okay, Real, I'm gonna have to go and look at it, so it's gonna show that I am frozen, but I'm really not. I'm just going to read it and coming back. Okay? And before I do that, Jeremiah and Samantha, thank you so much for Wendy Dawn's and Melissa's question and answer. It was a really great night. I absolutely love these girls, and I'm really glad that Reel got to come on right before I was going to get off. Perfect timing. I love my moderators, and they've been with me forever. And the last thing I was going to say is, I thought YouTube, like, when you click on 5 years ago, right, a video of mine from 5 years ago, 6 years ago, it doesn't show the chat. Well, it actually does. I figured that out. 2019? Yep. 2019. Around March. Around February, March. When I first met you, Reel. Andrew, when I first met you on the dating site, the dating coaching one, that was like, yeah, the beginning, because I remember what happened, and my dad got very sick with cancer immediately. New Year's Eve, he had already beat cancer, and then New Year's Eve 2018, going into 2019, January 1st, he was feeling really ill, and they were playing cards till midnight, New Year's Eve, and then the next day, he was in so much pain, and he was never the same. Never the same. It was I hate cancer. I hate cancer. But yeah, he didn't. Me and his wife didn't get along much, and that was right after I was homeless, and it was a bad year. 2018 sucked. Okay, I'm done now. So yeah, I remember being in a motel. Not the motel that I stayed in this last time, but a different motel. And I had 4 weeks to come up with a job and find a place to live. And I did it. And now I'm in like the worst place I've been ever financially. But I still put a smile on my face, and I do what I gotta do, because God answers prayers, and He doesn't do it for free. I mean, He does, but like, He wants me to be a better person, you know, stay out of depression, talk about it. If I'm gonna be in it, go live, talk about it, express myself. That's why I made my second YouTube channel. You guys need to go and just subscribe and hit the bell, because I'm going to start going on and we're going to talk about anything and everything, and it's called Crystal's Lounge, where the motto is, let's get cozy, chill, let's get cozy, comfy, and chill, let's get cozy, comfy, chill, and chat. Grab a coffee or your beverage of choice, and let's talk about, and then I'll put the topic. But it's called Crystal's Lounge, just somewhere to hang back and just talk. You could bring up something you're going through. I could bring up something I'm going through. We could help you it could be people that are going through problems. It could be people that aren't and are wanting to help. Like, it could be anything. You make it. Okay, Reel, give me 1 second. It's gonna freeze. I need to go see what your question is. Okay, Jeremiah, thank you for Wendy Dawn and Melissa's readings tonight, and I'm gonna clear that energy. We're gonna bring in, I'm guessing you're gonna ask a question about Lee. We're gonna bring in Andrew. I'm not gonna call him Reel, because you know him as Andrew. Alright, here we go. Andrew, I am so disappointed in that. That does not make me feel okay. Alright, are you here? Are you here? Wow. Wow. Okay. Are you serious? She canceled. When was this? Today? Why did she do this? I guess that's why you're asking me. I got over, it was supposed to be an ice cream date today. You got over it? Is that what you said? I got over it? I wouldn't be over it. Okay, well, let me ask you this. When was the last time you guys had a date? She didn't feel like being social? She said she will make it up to me. Who cares? Who cares? Oh, thanks. You'll make it up to me. Cool, dude. I'm sorry. That would piss me off. Bad. Like, this is... We want to see a new you. Like, new and improved you. And you're kind of regressing, girl. So, I need you to write what you texted me, because I'm going to have to go look again. Yeah, but I don't need to... No, but inside is all I'm saying. You don't need to crucify her for canceling. No, because that's just going to cause a whole lot of shit you don't need. We just rekindled things. Exactly. But it did piss you... That's all I'm saying. At least tell me that you are not desensitized. That this did piss you off. If it happens again, then yeah, I'm gonna take a few days off and have serious talk for her. I was mad. I went out to get a shirt. See, it's like what I know you can see. If that was reversed, point blank, if that was reversed, oh, I'm Lee. Andrew and I had a date to go out for ice cream. Simple. Nothing out of the ordinary. Don't have to spend 3 hours to get looking like I gotta go to a club. And then I go out and I buy a new shirt to wear for him because I want to feel pretty. And then he canceled on me. You don't think she'd be pissed? It makes me want to pull back, but trying my best not to let it get to me. Yeah, I don't want it to get to you. I want you just to allow me to vent for you. Like, you need an outlet to vent. And then, yeah, let's see how to move forward. You don't need to crucify her. You don't need to say any of this to her. It's just, you're not, like, I want to know you are not making yourself so desensitized to the point of not seeing and feeling what is truly happening. So, let's start with, was this the truth? I'm chilling now, but no, I'm not desensitized. Okay, good. Alright, so, what was the question again, so that I don't have to freeze again? And we're gonna start. Write that for me. It wasn't really to ask for the truth. I know it is. Oh, okay. Say, can you post the question again, honey? I'm going to start calling spirit in. Jeremiah and Samantha, can you please bring Lee forward? We're going to ask her a question from Real, which is Andrew. Or Drew. She calls him Drew. Yeah, let's just do exactly what your question is. Okay, I'm asking, how did she think I handled it compared to how I used to back then? Got it. Like, handled her counseling plans. Okay, that's a good question. To see, yeah, I think you did good. by not expressing it to her. What did you say? Like, okay, no worries. Like, how did you handle that? Did you just put like, that's fine, we can make it another day? Okay, so here we go. We're gonna look at the clock. It's 9:03. It'll turn 9:04, so we'll stop at 14. Hey, Juanita. I said it word for word. Well, I'm psychic. Talking to another psychic. So you and I have very like minds. Okay, here we go. Okay, Lee, how do you feel Drew handled you canceling your ice cream date today because you weren't in the mood to be social, compared to how he handled you canceling plans before? In the old days, like before you guys broke up, before he broke up with you, that way he handled things, compared to you guys now getting back together, working on things, and seeing big changes. How do you feel he dealt with you canceling on him short notice to the ice cream parlor or going out for ice cream, versus how he used to handle things? Alright, here we go. I'm going to close my eyes. Lee, go ahead and talk to me, show me visions, do whatever you want to get the answer out. Okay. I'm going to pull a few more cards before I start. I'm hearing a Kelly Clarkson song. People like us together don't last forever. I don't know what song that is, but Spirit gives me song. Remember it used to? They used to? People like us come together don't last forever. When she made plans with you, she wanted to go. I mean, so whenever you guys made this plan, whether it was yesterday, the day before, she definitely was like, yes, I want to go, had the mentality that she would go. Like, she didn't have any plans of canceling when making the plan, okay? So, just letting you know that. It feels like you made the offer. She initiated the plans herself. Wow, okay. Well, she's coming off with male energy, which is fine. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's, oh my god, LOL. She initiated the plans herself, didn't even ask me, and then she's the one that cancels. What the F? Well, she's coming out then. If you're not the King of Pentacles, then she is. Because whoever had the idea to go is the King of Pentacles. It doesn't mean it has to be a man. It could be she's in her masculine, alright? The Nine of Pentacles to the Star, she had every reason to believe that she would go. Obviously, because you said she made the plans. She initiated it. The next is the Knight of Cups, and in this card, it is a girl, who is initiating spending time together with you. I do also see the King of Pentacles also being you, only because, like, the King of Pentacles is the one who's going to, drive the date. Not drive as in drive, but, like, lead like the lead the date, and pay for it. Yeah, it did seem like she was going to go, was very communicative. So I didn't doubt it. Handle the date. Right. Right. Okay, so how do you feel he handled your cancellation? How long before your scheduled date did she cancel? It shows it right here. She canceled. Look at this. The Eight of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Ten of Swords. What is the Moon here for, Spirit? So the Eight of Pentacles is she was planning on it, but then she canceled. What's the Moon here then? What's the Moon? The Four of Wands. That's your relationship. I wouldn't have gone to get a teacher within an hour. I'm sorry. If somebody's going to make plans with me, let's say last night, and you wait until an hour before we're gonna meet today, that's crazy. But the Moon is that she knows she let you down. It's not a secret. It's not a lie. Like you said, you do believe her. The Moon card. Anybody remember what time we started? The Moon card, you know, is usually something suspicious, but in this, it's not. It's just she, like, that's emotions, right? She knows that you have them. She was going to be disappointed, and apologize, because the Moon is like, okay, we're in this, we're in this again. We're in this relationship. We're trying to do better. We're trying to, Eight of Pentacles, work on that things, making them more stable. And then I, don't feel like going anymore. So I cancel the plans. And then look, like, I love this freaking picture, because pretend like that's you. And you still have your cell phone in your hand, and she's ending the date. Like, you're still getting texts. And then the Moon is just the emotions that, like, she knew, yeah, that you were going to be disappointed and apologized. So now what? Now it feels like your response was sweet. You made it seem like it was no big deal, and it was okay, and not to worry, that you're totally fine. So whatever your text was, she felt that you were lighthearted about it. You didn't get upset. You didn't get overly emotional. And she's saying, okay, well, I'm knowing about the new shirt now. I don't think you've told her, right? Because I hope you didn't, because she's saying the difference is, this is a psychic reading, so we're telling her higher self that okay, so we are letting her know about this shirt you bought in order to go, like, to wear on your date today, and she's learning that now in her higher self, and she's saying that if that would have happened in the past, maybe that would have been something you would throw in her face, not to be mean, but for her to understand you can't play with people like that. So she's saying, like, it's just an example. It's not something, right, like, it's an example of something that you would have made known. Like, you know what? Like, let's just say, I don't feel social, babe. Just not in the mood. I'm so sorry. I know I'm disappointing you, and I'm sorry. And she's saying the old Drew would have been like, are you serious? An hour before our date? 30 minutes before I have to leave to drive to get you, and I bought a new shirt. Are you serious? Like, I'm not saying you would say all of that, but somewhere in there, that would be, you know, something in there would have been said. And so she's like, huh, kind of took a step back of like, huh, he made it seem like it wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah, I would have said that, laughed my fucking ass off. I wanted to say, are you serious? I went out to buy a nice shirt. Exactly. So, yes, I would have, look, I still don't, like, I haven't dated in so many years that I don't know how I would react to that, but I think I would be like, to me it's the equivalency as a woman that you know that it takes a woman a shower, shaving, blow drying her hair, curling her hair, doing her hair, doing makeup, full glam, picking out like a dynamite outfit and putting it all together. That's like 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours, right? So if you're gonna cancel on me, you sure as hell better do it before I ever even touch the bathroom floor, right? Like, don't even do it after I get out of the shower. Do it before. I also wanted to say, orchestrated my day to structure around those plans. But that's something I want you to be very aware of. Don't be a Sal. Yes, don't be a Sal. Sal did what I just described to Wendy Dawn. That guy, thank God, deleted himself from her life. But you don't do that. And I have a feeling that she doesn't live around the corner from you. So it really should be, when did she cancel? Like, how long was it until you were supposed to leave? Like, be dressed, cologned up, keys, money, getting in the car. Was it really more like 30 minutes before you had to leave to go? Because that's when I start counting it. Because I could have done something else with my time. Thank you. It's all about just, let's be on the same page. Let's be respectful. Because even if you change your mind, like, you need to give me notice. Because that's why I don't like certain people who think that they can get like an emergency reading with me. Number one, go check my prices in the description. First of all, I charge more for an emergency reading. And number two, do not schedule a certain amount. Let's just say my minimum is 45 minutes. Because people would do 30 minutes, they would always go over, they would never apologize, they would never pay it. I started doing timers. That's it. We talk for 5 minutes tops. Hey, how's your day? Blah, blah, blah. And the second the timer goes on, we're starting. Because if you have 45 minutes, you people, whoever I'm talking about, need to understand that that's my time after that. I could have another reading. I could be having plans with family, friends. I could be doing whatever the hell I want. But people will schedule that and then they'll still try to go over. And I'm like, you can schedule another reading another day, because I just don't put up with that shit anymore. And it has happened recently, and I'm like, what the heck? But anyways, okay. Well, it wasn't that recent. This year. Alright. I know we're over on time, but I also talked a while, so Let me focus on 5 minutes. We should have already been done. Sorry. Alright, so 45. Thank you. 45 minutes. It was like an hour and some change. She pushed the time. It was supposed to be 9. Pushed it to 11. And it was a 45-minute drive to her. So you're telling me 15 minutes before you were about to leave, that's when she did it? Or an hour before you were going to leave? Okay. So it was an hour before you were going to leave. Around 2 hours. Okay. Because it shows 2 hours prior. I get you. Alright, so it's 9:18. We'll stop at 23. So the tower, okay. What about the tower? Oh! I know what she's saying. Before, whew. Okay. This is not going to surprise you. This will not surprise you. You've said it a million times. The Tower to the Three of Swords to the Eight of Wands. With these 3 cards in that order mean in the past you would have blown up. Not blown up yelling. She doesn't feel you have any anger issues, but you would express what you're feeling in the heat of the moment to get it across. And so she's saying that you didn't do that this time. That this time you kind of thought about it before really just kind of saying whatever you felt. So that's good. It shows growth in you, that she is seeing that, like, you didn't make it into a tower moment, you didn't make it into an argument, you didn't make it into the Three of Swords would be being overly emotional while expressing yourself. Okay? Okay, what else, Lee? 3 more minutes. What else would you like to say about this? Are you going to make it up to him? Oh, yeah. She does feel bad. I mean, I've got to say, she does feel bad. But she's also not one of those people who let it weigh on her. She's like, yeah, I feel bad, but I'm not gonna, like, I'm not gonna, like, overthink about it. Yeah. Like, she feels guilty, but she's not gonna, like, lay in that all day. She knows how to feel bad and feel guilty, but also, like, okay, well, let's move on from that. It's just the way she handles things. Because we have the 2 threes. 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles, which is telling me you guys are going to make up. She's going to make up for it. She's probably going to make the offer, just like she already did, to go to ice cream, but, like, she won't sit on it for too long. That's a good way to put it. That's a great way to explain that. She won't sit on it for too long, right? She feels guilty, and it's true. Like, it truly is her expression, but she's not gonna lay in bed and, like, not forgive herself. She won't sit on it for too long. I like that. So the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, give me 2 more cards. Give me 2 more cards. Yeah, sometimes she just needs to be the hermit. She very much so, oh, there you go. She does feel guilty. You got the card. She feels guilty that she made you disappointed in her. So she definitely is going to think about something that is a small date, like nothing super expensive, but something where you guys can where like the ice cream date can kind of go away from your mind because she'll end up doing something with you to like, yeah, to like swap it out kind of thing. She recently started saying that she feels guilty. I guess communicating about, yeah, I do see that. I see small strides of change, which is good. What do you mean? What do I mean? She's gonna be like, well, let's not dwell on this ice cream date that I canceled, that I made and then canceled. I want to like take him or ask him to take me or whatever. Let's go on like a little date, nothing crazy. You know, maybe something like an ice cream date, maybe even an ice cream date, so that she can actually like make up for the cancellation. She still wants you to get the date that you are wanting. Okay? But the Five of Cups is that she does feel, oh, okay, if she takes too long. Yes, absolutely. I say go for it. Like, okay, you weren't feeling social, like, well, let's just think of, you know, I wouldn't wait too long. You're still the man. You're still the one that should lead, I believe. Okay, one last card. One last card to wrap this up. Yeah! The Ace of Pentacles. So that's you. Take the offer or take the opportunity to ask her as soon as you want to. All you basically need to say is, hey, you know, it's fine, I don't want you to feel bad. But I do think maybe in person, like, I think that you should go, you know, plan your next date, which is this. But I do think that you should be able to say something as far as all this talk about ice cream dates. I want to go on one right now. That's so cute. What did I say? Oh my god, what did I say? I was ending with that. So, like, take the opportunity. You could be the one that asks. Oh, I think that you still need to get your point across that maybe is lost on her. You need, oh, okay. You need to be able to say this in person. Saying, like, hey, I am not holding you canceling against me, but could you please work on, if you have a sense that you just might not be feeling it that day, like, I just need the respect of being told as early as possible. And maybe not going into detail about getting a shirt, but saying something to the effect of, spending time with you is so important to me that sometimes I do things like by myself. I mean, you could say, like, sometimes I'm just so excited to see you and get really excited to go on our date, and like, sometimes I even, you know, will buy a new shirt or something. You don't have to say that that's what you did this time, but just kind of as an example, and being like, so, like, just the respect has to be there about timing. Like, if you got sick, if you were throwing up right before I was supposed to get you, and you had no, you could not do anything about that, that's okay. But if you're not feeling social, trust me, I am an unsocial person. I know when I feel social and when I don't. And it's not like, this morning I did, but now I don't. She'll feel it. So I think, I don't know, I just think in person, not a text, that like, hey, if we have plans, because we don't see each other all the time, you have to understand, Lee, that I carve out that time, and a lot of the time you don't know, because I don't want to overshare, that I might be scheduling other things around when when I can see you, when you're available. And I don't want to put that pressure on you, but I do want you to, recognize that if you don't think you're going to feel up to it, like, please let me know that as soon as possible. I think that's normal to say. Okay, guys, it's 9:30. I don't think I've ever stayed online this late. Yes, no, she knows this. Okay. Normally she does tell me if she feels like she's not gonna come. Oh. Got it. I don't think she even knew this time. I see. But she already told me she's gonna get me matcha. Okay. And that's what I saw with the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Is that that is exactly what her getting you matcha is. Matcha is something that you like. It's also feasible. It's not expensive. It's sweet. She's thinking of you. And you guys can have that together, or she could drink what she drinks. I don't know. If she likes it, you like it, you both like it. So that's definitely happening, because the Three of Pentacles is wanting to work things out. So I love you guys so much, but I am exhausted. Tonight was one of my best mental health nights. I know I'm going to get emotional, but I just love you guys, okay? Know that this was really good for my mental health. I always say, like, when I'm doing readings, it's as if I have no mental health issues. Because this is, like, my passion, my love. That's why I hate that, like, I don't know why I haven't been discovered. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm so good at what I do. Anyways, this is good tears. Love you guys. Good night. Text me anytime, guys. And bye to anybody watching. Make sure to keep watching. Keep coming to my lives. You guys, Crystal's Lounge, make sure go over there. I have not yet made a video or gone live, but still, you're not going to know it's there when I do if you don't go and add yourself there. Alright? Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you guys. Bye.